I'm just saying, if I could coach L, I could have caught Kira. That's all I'm saying. If I was just his coach, okay. If I was his coach, not if I was him, okay. I just need to be his coach. That's all I'm trying to say.
And I can't believe we're reviewing a movie that came out 2 months ago. So
we will do that. That's on the topic list.
Better late than never, man.
I watched it like 2 weeks after it came out.
I was watching.
It's almost like we didn't plan to watch it, and then it came in theater.
I was watching Death
It came
Note.
in the weekend for one weekend.
And I was watching Death Note, and I realized there was a moment where L got his powers back. I mean, Light got his powers back. And based off everything L said, there is no reason why he let Light go around uncuffed. That was triggering the shit out of me. Based off everything he said, there's no way Light would be uncuffed if he was next to me, bro. That's all I'm saying.
And you got beat up by his dad. There's no way to
probably
lock him up because you got to feel
probably. But I'm saying it was because he uncuffed him that Light got away with his plan. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I don't know. Death Note's good. I rewatched it. I rewatched all the way up to Light's death, and then I stopped. Again,
probably not Light's death, idiot. Yeah. you watched the Light's death. You saw the whole show.
Well, I stopped at Light's death, and I was like, "Well, it was this time. It was just more like
saying Light."
I mean, Light. Oh, my bad. But
you stopped at the part where it was satisfying for you as a viewer, right?
No, well, first time I did, I was like, this is it. This pretty much feels like the end for me. And then the second time, it was more like I was marathoning it while at work. I was like listening to it, and then work ended as I got to that episode. So I was like, it's a sign. Stop right there.
Okay. Kind of like how I stopped what was it, like on episode 4 of Breaking Bad season 5. Still haven't watched anything past that, audience. I want to think of it as like a happy ending, in my own mind, audience. Let me have a happy.
Fans. Y'all are really like the worst type of fans.
Hey, let me have my.
People that go to movies and then get mad that it has a sad ending, rather than make it the movie.
Well, I mean, you knew where this was going, man. There was no way, nobody was going to be having a happy ending at the end of Breaking Bad. Really, come on,
Yeah. So it's almost like deluding yourself that it might be a happy ending, and not watching it. It's even more insane.
What's that famous line from Angelina Jolie at Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Happy endings are just stories that haven't ended yet.
Man, we didn't watch that shit.
Wow, really?
The director said that he saw them all as criminals, so he didn't want to give them happy endings. I think Jesse's like the closest he got. Well, no, he said to him the best ending was Saul's.
Yeah.
Was because he actually owned up for what he did.
Yeah, he went to jail. Yeah.
So
I blame
Breaking Bad movie because you was like, I want to have a happy ending.
I blame Breaking Bad for making everybody love villains.
People always love villains. You think people thought Spider-Man 1 like Green Goblin wasn't goated?
Well, Green Goblin's a villain, but now people are like, man, villains are so cool. I like that Walter White guy,
You want to blame anyone, blame Magneto. He's the one who brought back the sympathetic villain bullshit.
Oh yeah. I definitely have my issues with Magneto, man. Certain other mutants, but yeah. So, anybody do anything interesting before we go live?
Wait, tell us about the con.
Animation studio just shut down, and it's a very famous one too.
Oh,
what is it?
It was Nelvana Animation. They hold on, let me get a good list. They made the Bernstein Bears. They did a couple Care Bears stuff, and they made Franklin.
It's her.
Hey, it's Franklin.
And they're very well known in Canadian cartoon spaces. But I watched a few of the shows that came out. They made the Beetlejuice show too, and Ruby Gloom.
Oh wow!
Tell us about the con.
You want me to tell you about Tucson Comic Con since we got time?
So yeah.
So I hosted my first 2 ever panels at the con. By the way, if anyone was curious, I was only able to film one of them, which was my Queerness and Alpha Flight one, which you should go follow my Instagram if you want to find it. I'll get a YouTube release of it shortly because I got it recorded pretty nicely. So that was fun. I participated in the adult costume contest, which I didn't place, but that's okay. There were a lot of great cosplays. I'm not mad. And then I was helping out registering, like signing up the kids who, like giving them their numbers and stuff, checking them in for the kids costume contest on Sunday. And so last minute, one of the judges didn't show up. So my mom was like, hey, can you be one of the judges for the kids costume contest? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And so that's what I did. I was a judge for the kids costume contest. Yay!
Hey.
There were so many cute little kids. Man, it was hard.
No. I wish I could give them all an award,
They're like literally the first.
No. We're not doing that participation bullshit here.
I said you wish.
Like the first contestant was like a little baby who couldn't be any more than older than one. Maybe was dressed up from Natsu, as Natsu from Fairy Tail, and oh my god, he was so cute. I wanted to split his face. I wanted to be like, meh. There were a lot of good cosplays. It was really good.
Aw, it's good.
We had to choose. There were these two brothers who were dressed up as Cyclops Elvises, based off of like a trading card. It was lots of FNAF, which was to be expected. There were a couple of Kpop Demon Hunters ones. And there was one Hell of a Boss cosplayer, which no hate to them, their cosplay was amazing. However, I'm just like, isn't that an adult show? How old are you?
Like, why do you want your kids watching that? That's fucked up.
No, I think they were in like the 12 to 15 category. So, and they did look to be on the more of the 15 and older side. So I'm just like, okay, whatever.
It's iffy, but all right,
It's iffy, but I'm like, okay, at least you're not like 9, So I'm not super angry. But it was still fun though. There were a lot of amazing cosplays from both the adult and the kid one. So yeah.
Okay. Overall, great experience from Witch.
Oh, and I bought a $75 print for $40. So
yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
It's a cool album.
I sent the picture, Austin.
Yeah, I forgot to respond, but I saw it before I fell asleep.
It was sick as hell.
Gotcha. Anyway, well, now that we got all that out of the way, you guys just want to get started?
Yeah.
So, welcome, Comic Fanatic Live. You're here with me, Cryptid Seeker 415. I'll save my reviews for tomorrow. My intro for tomorrow. Okay.
My name is Jake Tylenol, and if you pull out a sword on me after all the times we've been friends, don't ever talk to me again, bro. Real shit.
That is a casual thing. Leo pulls a sword all the time.
Nah, bro.
Name one TMNT episode where he didn't pull a sword on his brother.
Not on his friends though. Only on his brothers. That's different. We're brothers. You can do that. That's different privileges. Okay. That's family.
Ace Comics, Freaky Wall. I'm a witch now. I'm not the witch, but I am a witch.
Yeah, I allowed you to be a witch.
Read Ichi the Witch is really good.
The Witch of Vannon, and the Witch of Jotun.
Yes. Anyways, I'm Richter, also known as the Witch of Jotunheim. Pronouns are they, he, and I forgot what I was gonna say, but go watch my Queerness and Alpha Flight panel on Instagram. Thank you.
And together we form the Fanatics, and we talk to you about the news and reviews of the week. And on our special Monday nights, it's media news and media reviews. We will be talking about Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 2. Because this is Cryptid's favorite show of all time. There's no show better than it. You can ask him yourself.
I just think we should take a moment in the week to talk about peace, audience. All right.
There's been a lot of violence in the world. It's peace time. Right? Okay. But next up on that list, we are also going to be doing a late review of Kpop Demon Hunters. That's right. We all sat down on a Sunday night watching K-pop.
sixth watch of this movie, by the way. Sixth watch.
Wow.
Sixth. It was
what
great.
the fuck
I
are we
love this
watching?
movie.
Okay, well, but we were watching K-pop Demon Hunters, the new hit movie, from my understanding, made by the Spider-Verse people. All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's funny. Yes.
Yes. All right. They're making my goddamn Spider-Verse 3, but you know they do them. They do them. All
Well,
right?
keep in mind, it took them almost a decade to make this movie.
That's fine. That's fine.
Wow.
But y'all have other priorities. But well, that's neither here nor there. We'll be talking about other stuff too, like Injustice, Jackie Chan, and Daredevil. I can't wait to see what Daredevil topic is about.
Yeah.
We also have some socials as well. You know, after you hit the like and subscribe, maybe you can follow us on there. But you know, which maybe you could familiarize people with that.
Well, first of all, subscribe to us because I said so. And also, if you want some pretty cool, maybe some pretty cool reveals later, you got to subscribe and get us to 100 subscribers. I feel like that's fair, right? Fair.
Yay. Yep.
I put in hours of work, and then you subscribe, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, also, you can follow us on Twitter to always be reminded of when we post stuff. And also, that's how you'll get all the cool art that I might draw every once in a while, okay? I have a lot of things to do. I can't always draw art. But when I do, and it's related to this podcast, you know where
I prefer
it goes.
Kasaki.
Anyway, if you want to follow just me because you want to see the other stuff I do and obsess over, you can find me on my own Twitter at Witch of Jotun with an E instead of a U. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at witch_of_Jotunheim. Remember, my Queerness and Alpha Flight panel was recorded on an Instagram Live and posted onto Instagram, so watch that. You can also find me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at Northstar Aria. You can find me on RedNote/Xiaohongshu whenever I remember to post on there at Witch of Jotun. And if you want to support me on Ko-Fi, Ko-Fi is Witch of Jotunheim. You know, why not? And yeah, Austin is probably just chilling. I don't know where he's at, but whatever, doesn't matter. I'll find him later. Crypt is in the same spot, yammering on about peace or whatever. I don't know. How good is he at doing that? I haven't seen any yet. But anyways, Jake.
Yeah.
Where you at?
I'm in the bottom of the deepest, darkest seas, surrounded by mystery and superstition.
Cool.
Gotcha. But alright then. I guess now that we got all that away, let's get started on topics, audience. Alright, now we're entering our peaceful times now, audience, with Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 2. And what better way to talk about peace than to talk about disposing of a corpse? You do that silently, audience. So yeah, it's picking up from what happened in the last episode where, like, you know, Peacemaker found, like, the universe where he has everything, man. His brother is alive. His father is loving and caring. They're respected superheroes. Apparently, him and Hardcore had a hookup. And what does our Peacemaker do? He kills their Peacemaker. So, like, god damn, dude. Okay, so yeah, dealing with the ramifications of that. Like, there is a funny segment where he and Vigilante are, you know, he has Vigilante tag along with him as they have to dispose of the corpse. You know, bone saws and acid wash and everything. Well, not acid, but yeah, I can't even really tell between the actors. Yeah, it was a new actor, I guess. Yeah, he does look a little different, I guess. Yeah. Okay, but they cast someone who resembled the Vigilante of last season, so yeah, there's that. So anyway, they cut up his body, chop it up, and put it in a furnace, and yeah, there's that. You know, we do get a segment of his partner Abadeo, you know, Amanda Waller's you know, daughter. Yeah, we do see that she did get kicked out. She did get divorced from her wife, and she tries, you know, hey, paying a visit to her house. Not exactly a good move to be coming inside the house of your ex partner after uninvited, you know. So there's that. let's see, what else? What else? There's also the plot about Rick Flag Senior sending some of his men to go investigate that whole interdimensional portal to all the other multiverses that's in Peacemaker's house. We do see some brutality going on with that eagle, I gotta say. Like the eagly is literally the only one in the house defending that spot from all the other agents. And audience, I swear that eagly literally pops some guy's eye out, like just very gory. Just goes in there and bites it out. It's like, goddamn, dude.
James Gunn is very pro animal, I've noticed.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want and they can't be hurt for it.
Yeah, you notice how like you have a team of special ops agents going in there. I mean, they're still firing. I mean, I know they're trying to say, well, it's nighttime and they don't know how to deal with a bird, but I mean, still, I mean, come on, it's a freaking bird at the end of the day, man. It's just you have guns and rifles and all that stuff, dude. So not so much as one feather was taken out place from Eagle-y, you know. So there's that. And you also do get a Peacemaker returning back to his house, and you do see the remnants of the orgy party that happened there. Like, okay, if you still want to keep going on with this, naked people all around the house. But yeah, that's really it. Oh, and apparently it's pretty much confirmed that Vigilante has the hot for Peacemaker.
In the good timeline, he's gay. Interesting.
Yeah, I know. It's just that, like, literally, Peacemaker is the only person who Vigilante has any care for. I mean, heck, I'm even reading, like, what's it called? The comic Vigilante, right? Which I just learned was actually corresponded with where James Gunn was actually a consultant of this comic. And the comic literally ends with P and Peacemaker coming into a group sex with two other women as a reward for Peacemaker. Yeah, let me bring up that picture.
Why would you bring up the picture? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. I just want physical evidence, and yeah, there you go. Who knows? Maybe even the Eagle joined the party. That kind of seems like James Gunn wanted to push the envelope at that point, you know? So, there. Yeah, nothing much juicy happened in this episode, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So much for Peace delivering on its content. So, yeah, that's really it. Okay, we can move on, guys. So,
It is my time. We're talking about K-pop Demon Hunters 2 months after it came out.
You can stop saying that. They get the idea.
It's true, though. Why would I lie to the lovely audience?
It didn't lie. They already know. We done said it 4 times.
Exactly. Exactly. So what did you guys think of the movie?
I don't think you can get my opinion now.
I can see why it's popular, which, you know, a lot of good soundtracks, good animation. I mean, heck, the people who worked on Spider-Man, that Spider-Verse film audience, whew, you could definitely tell people just want to bring that whole crew in for, like, you know, the A games at this point, you know?
And plus, it's an original IP, and people loved it.
Exactly, you know?
And I also loved all of the Korean culture and mythology into it.
Mm-hmm.
And everything like that. I might do a whole panel just based off that alone, but not important. But hey, for once I actually felt represented by a movie. Yay!
Yay! Cheers
and
for audience.
You tell us who's your favorite Huntrix and Sasha Boy member. And yes, Bobby does count. And Jelly and Derpy and Susie as well. They all count. So let us know in the comments. Engage with the video. Who's your guys' favorites? Squad? Mine's Mystery and Mira with Zoe very, very close behind. Who's your Cryptid? Who's your favorite?
For me, it's the one with the long red hair. Yeah.
Mira? She has pink hair.
Mira, yeah. Oh, sorry, pink hair, yeah. The only person's name I remember is Rumi because it's an easy name to remember. The other one still takes me some time.
You don't remember Zoe? She's American.
The one American name is the one you forgot.
Hey.
I'm disappointed.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
I'll be extra American tomorrow then. All right. So.
Okay, Austin, who's your favorite?
Probably Mira and Abby.
Peak. All good choices. Okay, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite?
Of which one? The Sasha boys or the girls?
He's not listening to that switch.
I don't care. Pick one.
I like Remy.
Okay.
No.
Peak.
If we had to do both, he got to do both. Who's your favorite Sasha?
Oh, Sasha boy. Oh,
It could be both. It could be either one. I don't care.
The
I
main.
care.
It's Jenny. Was that his name? The main guy. Gino. Yeah.
Gino.
Right. You called it nigga Jitters?
Yeah. Jitters, Gino, same thing.
Okay. I'm just saying these songs, even though Soda Pop's not my favorite, I do love all the songs. My favorites, I feel like I should preface, is obviously Takedown because these motherfuckers heard me scream this song.
Oh yeah.
They let me have the end credits. That's all I got. And obviously the Score Suite, which is the song that you hear at the beginning of the movie. Those two are my favorite songs. And then Your Idol is like my third favorite. I don't know. I love the symbolism and I love the dark vibes of it all.
There we go.
I should draw us as either the demons or the hunters. I feel like we should do that. Austin's gonna be a demon because I think it would be funny just have a wall of patterns.
Yeah. That will be
Well,
cool.
y'all can be the Huntrix, and then just break up the brick wall into 5 people, and I'll just be untouchable.
Just have 5 bricks.
So it's just 5 bricks.
It's just 5 bricks with patterns, and when Got's on, yeah. They're just gonna have it's gonna be bricks with patterns and Gots, which are traditional Korean hats, by the way.
Ooh, there you go, audience.
But it's so good. I want to know more. Like I want to see Rumi's parents. I want to see Zoe and Mira's backstory because we don't get to see much of it. I don't know. Maybe learn about the other Sasha boys. Like I know the point of them.
You get the Mira.
Get backstories on them, but I love them. Give it to me.
The Sasha boys, the main thing I remember aside from the main guy was just to do with the abs. Yep.
Exactly. He gets it.
Yeah.
But
Abby's fine. Abby's fine. I love Mystery. I think it's because I'm a bit biased because he's the only one that has anime influences behind his character design.
Being voluntarily blind.
We don't know what's behind those bangs.
Exactly. And he didn't know what's beyond those bangs either.
Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when Zoe's punched Mystery in the face during This Is What It Sounds Like, and his bangs flip up, and after she slashes him, Mira and Abby are like, "What the fuck?" So who knows what's behind those bangs?
I think it's just one Cyclops eye.
It could be, or it could be like a little man controlling the.
Austin, you're just thinking to that that redheaded canker sister from Ed, Edd n Eddy, right?
Yeah. And the funny part is, she usually have 2 eyes. I don't know why he randomly get her 1 eye for that scene.
Because at the time they didn't know about screenshots, So,
but other than Rumi's situation is a little bit more stereotypical with being the daughter of both worlds. So I'm more interested in Mira's backstory because she implies that either her family betrayed her or she got betrayed and her family died.
Yeah, she implies a lot, and it just barely touched on.
Yeah.
And don't even get me started on Zoe. We don't even know basically anything besides the fact that
her fear just seemed to be left alone.
Well, we don't know anything about it, but we do know that something in her backstory causes her to be more of a people pleaser.
I think she was an adopted kid. I think Mira had her family killed. I think those are adopted kids.
There's that too.
I think that's.
I don't know how it took y'all this long because it's so good.
It's almost like we had no plans to watch it.
I did.
Stop making us say that.
I think my only criticism of this movie is only that it's not really a criticism. It's just plot wise, it is a movie that you have seen before, so that's fine. I think what really makes the movie shine though is the dialogue and the relatable behavior of the characters for the audience that wants to go for. And I think the animation obviously is really good. I think sometimes though, it just gets like I know exactly how this is gonna play out. Like, you know what I mean? Like the whole Disney-esque setup to like, oh, I have this secret and I'm with my best friends, but I can't tell
But
them.
I think the reason why I think like it's elevated a little bit more because of the person who is telling Rumi to keep her secret is supposed to be like her mother figure, aka Celine, who's a bitch.
Right.
No.
Yeah, but even that,
but it's like she isn't really a character till after that happens.
yeah, and then even then there's no resolution on that. So she goes up to her mom,
which is very interesting because usually they try to.
She goes up to her and she's like you made me feel this way, da 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 da, and then she's mad and she's like, but I'm gonna make it my way now, and that's cool, that's fine. And then she does that, and then it's like, okay, well, we're gonna have like a follow-up conversation. Like it feels like she's just there. So
yeah, I think she at least showed up, like ran in during the final song,
right, or like something. I mean, like it doesn't have to be like a good ending with them or a bad ending. It's just more like Ruby got mad at her, and then
I think she could have saw the resolution wrong on it.
Right, that was my only criticism.
So a quick fun fact about the animation style: you can't really notice it, but the way that they're speaking, like their mouth movements are to mimic how Koreans actually speak.
That's cool.
Nice attention and detail right there, you know?
And like I said, there's a lot of Korean mythology behind it. And I had to explain to these guys that there's a double meaning for the fact that they use Saja as their for like the Saja boys. Like their icon is a lion because Saja means lion. But it's also a reference to them being kind of like Grim Reapers. I think it's like Joseon Sajas or something like that. They're like the Korean Grim Reapers. Even though in mythology they're like kind of chill compared to like all the other demons, but don't worry about it. Not important. Also, did y'all listen to the full version of Your Idol like I asked?
No.
Didn't get a
chance. You didn't hear the Latin? There was Latin at the beginning of Your Idol, which is a reference to like a Gregorian or like a Catholic chant or whatever the hell. Because if y'all didn't know, Christianity is really popping in Korea. If you didn't know, I've been to enough Korean churches to know better.
Don't you hate that religion?
Huh?
Don't you hate Christianity?
Yeah, but I want to acknowledge.
Oh, okay.
I want to acknowledge the actual like stuff that's in the freaking movie.
All right.
Okay, I can learn things.
That's fair.
Yeah, but it's not in the movie, is it? Huh? It's in the full version.
Well, I don't know. Well, keep in mind the movie's only 90 minutes and it's supposed to be a kids movie, so obviously they weren't gonna have the full songs in there. But like, even the director even acknowledged that fact about Your Idol. So just letting y'all know. Fun fact from me.
I was talking about my actual, because I actually had one real story criticism. The rest of it, I was pretty much fine with. Like, just so people know where I'm at this movie. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was fine. It's just a plot I've seen before, but that's okay because there are kids who haven't seen the plot, and this is a movie for them. It's not trying to be an adult movie. That's fine. Okay. I did have this problem though. I feel like if that was Ruby, this would be like a conversation. I know I lied about the demon thing. I get that. But like when I revealed this shit to you, y'all see I'm the most stressed person about this fucking ritual we gotta do. And y'all pull a sword on me? Fuck y'all. I was like, I'm the most like we have to do this shit here. I've been acting weird these past few weeks, and I get that, or it's like a conversation, and I get that you feel betrayed. That's fine. You pull out a sword on me like you about to swing. That's like a
that's also the fact that they know that she was sneaking off with the Saja boy.
I suppose. I was like, I don't know. I feel like that should be just a little bit of like a we're sorry for that. That was crazy. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. If I see you sneaking off with a demon dude, and we try to talk about it, you keep avoiding it, and then suddenly you're half demon. You have to start talking about it now. You better get your words in order.
That's another thing too. That was pissing me off too. I feel like after 16 years, you should have some conversation. That's all Ruby's fault too. She should have something to say. Other than like, I'm not sure. All right.
The problem is not only do we not get the backstory, these other two characters, we don't know how long they actually been together.
I thought they were friends since kids, right? I thought they were.
No, because Zoe grew up in America.
That's what I'm saying. So when you go big on the movie,
all three of
they don't seem to be. Go ahead with.
like Rumi's the only one who was raised into this. So I don't know, but
yeah,
I would like to know, even if we just got like a little like comic, like an official comic or something. I think that would be cool. Just like explain how Celine recruited Zoe and Mira, and maybe a little bit of their backstories. But even if it's just like one of those, I won't be mad. So Maggie,
so Jake,
Maggie,
think about it like this. They could have been friends. Go ahead with you.
I'm just saying, if any of the people who worked on the movies is watching this, probably not. But if any of y'all are watching this, comics, wink,
there wong. There you go. You know,
Monster High does it. Look how they're doing.
Yeah, so Jake, they could have just been together for a year for all we know.
They were friends long enough to call each other family, and that has to
that doesn't matter when it comes to anime. They do it all.
This means something.
The power of friendship will prevail.
I can't be.
Jake, I am reading Itchy the Witch. I want you to know, the main character who just comes to Witch is number 1, and a chick he made in issue 1, or family by issue 21.
By issue what?
21.
That's okay. That's all right. That's fine.
They've been on 3 or 4 missions by that point.
Also, I want to know what happened to Rumi's parents. Like, I know that her mom died, but I want to know if she like died maybe either giving birth to her, or if she was killed or something.
Based
There's a lot of theories running
dialogue. It feels more like she was killed later on in life.
Probably.
I don't think she was there where Celine was when she gave birth. I think she made it to Celine and then died.
I'm sorry. I said it one major curse. I did have another one. I'm sorry. When they beat, maybe I just missed it. When they beat the villain, the guy, Gima, yeah. And like the whole point of the movie was like, oh, maybe we shouldn't like expel all demons because some of them are good and all this other stuff. Like, what happens, right? Like they made a new Hanmoon, right? Hanmoon. Okay, they made a new Hanmoon. But like, what does that mean? Are there like demons that are cool with them, or is it like what? Well,
keep in mind the Hanmoon was made to protect the humans from demons.
It's a seal from the demon world, DMC.
Obviously, the original one got destroyed because of, as you can from the stuff that happens in the movie. But I always think that it was slowly gonna be on the decline, anyways. Because, everyone has issues, okay? And the fact that the Hunters always has to hide their issues was probably causing it to, like, be weaker over time. That's my theory. This is my theory.
No, I think it's fine.
Wait, I'm not done yet. That's my theory. So, when they made the iridescent Hanmoon, the girls realized that they're like, oh, we don't have to be perfect and superficial and all this other stuff. We could just be ourselves and still protect the people and also say fuck you Gima. But we don't know if any of the demons up top who are already like on the other side of the Hanmoon are fine. So we don't know what happens to Baby and Romance if they actually are chilling out in the human world or whatever. They just fucked off.
Yeah, I guess my thing is like I don't know if it was necessary for this movie, but they made like they stopped the movie to have Rumi explore the idea that maybe not all these demons are bad. And it just kind of feels weird that when the movie ends, like it's just kind of like maybe they're sealed off there. Maybe there's fucked in hell. I don't
back
know.
in hell. Let's go on.
Right. I guess. And is so. I'm sorry, I forgot his name again. The villain, the red fire guy.
Yeah.
Gima. Is that his name? Gima. Yeah. I think. So my thing with him is like, is he dead? He's like dead. So he's not. They just sent him back to the shadow realm. Yeah, that's what it was.
The demon realm, yeah.
Well, yeah. And so, okay. All right, that's all I need to know for that. All right, that's fine. I guess it just feels like they introduced this interesting idea that there were other demons like, Ginu and Rumi.
So they're going to pull a DMC, most likely, where it's like Rumi's dad is either going to be Sparta, where he helped seal the thing in the first place. Yeah. He fell in love with her mom. Or it's going to be a situation like where Virgil was like, that's your father.
No, they made it clear that Gima is not her father.
No. Yeah, but he could be her uncle. We've seen that before or something. No.
I know you guys wouldn't notice this, but I definitely noticed like the queer undertones from this movie, especially with the girls. But that's just me personally. Mm-hmm. Also, we're getting a sequel in the works, and we're getting the Funko Pop.
Oh, thank God! I was gonna say, I don't know if this movie could be. I don't think this movie's
they just recently announced it, so
yeah. I'm gonna say I don't think this movie's like a. I mean, it's good. It's fine, but I think it doesn't work as a standalone to me. I think there's a lot left on the cutting room floor where I'm like, this probably needs a sequel or something.
We don't say that with every movie, okay? We don't say that with every movie. No. So
there's a lot. There's a lot that's just not talked about in this film, and I was like, this would be nice if there was
like even the creators didn't think this movie was gonna get as popular as it did. So just remember.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Yeah. It is a Netflix movie, which isn't a dig on them. It's just
to be fair, before it was a Sony movie.
That's true.
Well, it's still a Sony movie, but it just so happens to be put on Netflix. Because they released Mitchell's in the Machine on Netflix, and people love that movie.
Yeah,
we didn't watch that shit either.
We did not.
I'll talk about this in that movie.
So solid movie. I recommend it for the cheering. I recommend it for animation fans as well.
And if you like original IP,
yeah. I wouldn't use original. If you just like a good
grabbing a chick's ass.
If you just like a good story, yeah.
You know. Go watch it, audience, because I said so.
Sure. Yeah, you got to do better these photos. I can't believe you picked a photo where Lex is grabbing a chick's ass.
Hey, I had to pick up. I just randomly picked up a photo. Right, you guys could send me one. It's hard doing all the editing and the content to bring up.
I mean, this picture is not bad at all. Like, I don't know why y'all are complaining.
Yeah. So, do you think in the sequel they're gonna focus? They're gonna focus on a different girl?
No,
I don't know because it just got announced that they're working on that. They've just got the okay for another movie. So honestly, I couldn't tell you. I think the earliest we might get this movie is 2027 or 2028. So we're gonna have to wait.
Wow.
I was about to say, if it's a standard sequel type thing, the other two girls will get more time they did in this film, but you have to answer the Rumi's dad demon stuff. So they still probably be the main plot.
Gotta say, this is an ongoing thing with the animation crew from Spider-Verse. Like, yeah, they have to take their time for this sort of quality audience, you know?
You want quality, you gotta be patient.
Yep.
I will say, I hear what you're saying. Rumi does have a lot of unanswered questions. She was like it was the most least interesting, I think, to me, and not in a bad way. It was just more like I was more focused on like
that's valid.
Yeah, it was like there was like a lot because I guess for her story, I was like, oh yeah, she's just like half demon. That's cool. But I think like there was like a lot of other stuff. I was like, I'd rather know like more about this. You know?
When I went to go to the sing along, keep in mind I went to go see it twice, but for the first showing, which I actually paid tickets for. There were a lot of little kids dressed up as Rumi and like the other characters, and they all came up to me, and their parents did too. Be like, "Can we get a picture with you?" I was dressed up as Mystery, if anyone was curious. And I was like, and keep in mind, me in the back row, which had a lot of kids. Keep in mind, it was me, a bunch of kids, some of their parents or guardians, and like my coworker who I took to go see this movie with. He liked it, by the way. We were keeping that whole theater alive.
Last question.
Yes.
Okay. Do the humans see the magic shit happening when they perform?
No. As you can tell, if you paid attention to the scene with Bobby, when the Hunmoon was starting to deteriorate, like to weaken, and Bobby was looking outside of the window. He can't see it, but the hunters can see
No, I saw that, but I mean, like,
he was able to see the two demon versions of the other hunters, though.
Right, and my thing was more like, I saw that, but my thing was like in the final fight.
Well, I'm not 100% sure. They didn't really clarify that, to my knowledge. I don't remember.
Well, hold on, because I was saying,
but I mean, at the end of the movie, when we saw the comeback poster, we did see Rumi with her patterns, so. Potentially, but I cannot guarantee anything.
That's because when they're freaking out, they're seeing like the patterns and stuff, and everyone's like mad, they're freaking out. It's like if they didn't see magic, then what are they crying about?
Well, no, because I was supposed to bring up in the final fight when they actually do save the day, it turns from like night to day, and like the whole scenery.
No, it's because the Hunmoon was destroyed and Gima pulled up. It was like, hey.
I understand that, but do the humans see that? Like that was like, what did they see the whole time?
Keep in mind, a lot of them were hypnotized, so probably they didn't even notice.
I could believe that. I don't know. I wish that was a little more clear. Like, what the fuck was seeing?
Keep in mind, this is a kids movie. Are we really like fully analyzing a kids movie?
Mm-hmm. God forbid I don't have adult thoughts about a film.
Just keep that in mind when we talk about this movie, that it is a kids movie. But I do like the fact that it's a movie not just for kids, but it's for everyone. Everyone can relate to it in some way, shape, or form. I've been blasting these songs like it's freaking like it's the end of the world.
Oh yeah. So cool.
Well, you heard it here first. It's for everybody, unless you want to question it. Let's move on.
All right then. Spoken enough about K-pop Demon Hunters. Now let's move on to something else. Jake, Austin, you want to do the honors of this one?
Injustice 3 announced by voice actors.
Yep.
I'm not excited, bro. They need to end this shit.
Hey, the most heavily milked IP in the past 10 years is getting a third adaptation. Who would have guessed?
Worst timeline DC ever made.
Yeah.
I feel like Mortal Kombat's milk more than Injustice. Am I crazy?
What?
I feel like Mortal Kombat's milked more than Injustice. Am I crazy?
Well, I mean, in the past 10 years, I'm saying. I mean,
no. Jake, think about it like this.
Yeah.
Injustice was made. Then they made 3 years, not 3 years worth, but like 5 years worth of comics that take place between the first 3 years of Injustice.
Type shit.
They made spin-offs where they fought fucking He-Man and them.
Right.
And other people.
Right.
And then
Jonathan Kent went there.
Jonathan Kent went there.
Yeah.
They done made crossover with other, like Superman. I think they done did crossover with other things outside DC at this point. Like it became its own unique juggernaut for no reason.
Yeah.
And all of them are just there. Just watch different people beat up Superman and then leave without stopping the problem. Because they can't stop the problem.
Sure.
They even tried making an anime movie of this that literally tried jamming together all 5 years worth of storytelling from those comics into one, which was horrible, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Mortal Kombat is a series they tried to milk, but the milking is not successful. So Injustice was a successful milking.
Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, there's just only so many times you could keep having it be Superman versus Batman to the point where you're like, okay, one of you guys has to just die already at this point, I don't care
it's
what.
More that, like, realistically, Justice 2, Superman should have turned back good. What they should have did, Justice 2 at the end where Superman had to come out and help them stop Brainiac. And you see him talk to Brainiac, you see Superman go through the conversation. See him look at the Justice League symbol, all that stuff. He could have turned good here. And then if you did the next game, it could have been Batman going too far.
But I guess like they wanted the spotlight to more be on Supergirl, because I remember during the good ending, Batman was making a point to Supergirl that yes, your cousin, he made that symbol on your chest means something for hope. Maybe you could be the one to do that now.
Supergirl was in all the market for that game, but she didn't do shit.
Yeah, she hung out with Harley Quinn more. She did anything for that fucking story.
Wow.
But like I said, if you did that, I think the only way you can really do Injustice 3, you have to do the Superman ending.
Yeah.
Where he mind controls everyone, then you can have Supergirl escape and then start the resistance to break Batman out.
No, you're basically going to have to do the whole multiversal angle of Injustice 3 at that point.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you don't think that's going to stop them?
No.
I think
Supergirl, it doesn't take a lot to break the Brainiac thing. He had the fucking helmet on. Break the helmet.
I think enough people were mad at them for when they did the multiverse of Mortal Kombat 1. They might not want to do that anymore.
People were mad at them when they had He-Man and them show up. Yeah. And not because the book wasn't good. It was just like, you tell me He-Man got Shazam powers, beat Superman, and just left, and they just go back being evil. No, that comic is different. Oh my god, he actually killed Superman. That Superman returned to his wife.
Audience, I also like to point out, like, originally the Injustice universe was supposed to have been killed off in the comics, right, during the incursions. I do remember reading one comic specifically where you saw like a couple panels dedicated to like, the Injustice universe. Superman's out in his prison uniform, And like, he's with Batman, and there's like literally nothing they can do as their universe got destroyed. But again, it's a milk franchise, so of course they're going to continue on with this.
What's your man to be like? If you let me,
the main universe stuff continued on, it wouldn't be hard to justify another universe survivor.
I want Superman to be like, if you let me kill somebody, we would have lived, Clark. And Bruce, my bad.
I know, right?
I don't know, man.
I
think you have to do the ending where Superman takes over the world, and then you have Supergirl makes her own Teen Titans or something in this situation.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, in the comics, Teen Titans already died. Most of them did, at least.
They're not
Superboy and them are stuck in the Phantom Zone.
Austin, they ain't going to care about what happened in the comics. Remember how they changed how Nightwing died?
They care. Yeah, I don't care about that. They're basically the same. I don't think you remember. The game came first before the comic.
Well, no, I mean the first game established that Nightwing died, right? But then the comics established how he died. But then when Injustice 2 came out, they completely rewrote that whole story on how Nightwing died.
No, they didn't. They still blamed Damian for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's a different path to this.
Are you saying saying that
in the first game they told you that Nightwing died because of Damian, and in the comic they show you he died because Damian took a swing on him, he fell and broke his neck. In the second game they confirmed that that's what happened. What did they change when he killed?
I think he's saying that the details of what led up to that change, not that the actual outcome was different. I think that's
but that's why we didn't really know the details. The games don't go over. The games aren't in depth. They don't tell you the reason.
I have to look back at the cutscenes in Injustice 2 because I do distinctly remember they did change it, and some people were complaining about that.
Look it up, please.
Yeah. So
let's look up. Did they change it, please?
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, we don't have time.
Other stuff, the other stuff the game pretty faithfully kept up with. Even they even hinted at the guy being Dick Grayson being Deadman, like in the comics, in Justice 2.
Oh yeah. Deadwing is what he was going by.
So I don't think they're not going to follow the comics up to a degree. It just the only problem is it just limits who they can use. But like I said, if the Teen Titans in them, which were already said in game to be in the Phantom Zone, and the comics don't be in the Phantom Zone, if Supergirl escapes, she can get them out. Well, get the rest of them out. People don't remember Zod killed Robin, so I think it's Superboy and some other people.
Yeah,
and they've been teasing Beast Boy and all them being in the game anyway for a while.
Yeah, as I recall, the stipulations for the Teen Titans being stuck in the Phantom Zone was because Superman punched Superboy so hard in the chest, right?
He was going to die.
Yep. So he only agreed to save him by sending him to the Phantom Zone. If the whole team
save him, he just keeps him there. He just keeps him in the almost dying state.
Pretty much. Yeah, he only agreed to send Superboy to the Phantom Zone if the whole team chooses to go with him. Like, damn.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the comics goes, audience, there was only ever 2 good arcs, year 1 and year 2. Everything else was just, I mean.
But since Justice 2 sees Dark Side, so it's kind of going ahead and do that and probably end this franchise.
They will have to. They will have to bring in Mongol because hey, Warworld and that stuff at that point. What else could they bring? Yeah. Well, sky's the limit, I guess.
Or they're gonna do what they do with the movies, where it's like, oh, this universe is fucked. So well, Flash just reset everything. Hopefully, it works out better next time. And that's what they did to that Dark Timeline film, the Dark Apocalypse.
Yeah, they did a full reset. I recall that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how Injustice probably gonna end, most likely.
Assumedly, anyway. Like, we know DC will just try milking the franchise even more after it's down to its marrow, So.
Nah, because they done wasted too many people. If you restart it, you can just start over and when it makes everything actually make sense.
True. As I recall,
that's my problem with Injustice. It was like Superman had a reason to turn evil, and then Justice League had no reason to follow this. The Justice League, the rest of the people, except for one were exactly the same. They weren't canon.
The reason it seems people might have been mad, like Cryptid said, was because in the game, the dialogue implied that Damian killed Dick deliberately, but in the comic, it was an accident. It seemed like that.
No, but like Damian's dialogue in the game says it was accident.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just reading. I didn't actually see the dog. I'm just reading.
The person who took it personally was Bruce and Starfire.
Yeah.
But Damien Atlas said it was an accident when he talked to Starfire.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, just Justice 3 audience coming to you whether you want it or not. You know,
it makes sense that they're doing this because just Mortal Kombat 1 kind of failed in their eyes because they fucked up DLC and all that shit happened. So it makes sense they're jumping over, but this franchise doesn't have a long lifespan anyway when it comes to gaming.
Any characters you're looking to see pop up in this one? Yeah.
I guess Beast Wars they just keep teasing them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring in
Galactic
Mr.
Man,
Terrific.
who's a big part of the comics.
True. Mr. Terrific, I think, is a safe bet. I mean, he seems to have gotten a lot of good feedback from.
And they also put him in the animated film version for some reason.
Yeah, they replaced.
He took the place of the Flash.
Yep, with the chess match. Yeah. Let's see. Peacemaker.
Anybody who's in the movie, anybody in the movie right now or TV show stuff is probably gonna be in the game just for the sake of doing it.
Of course. So does that mean? So it should be obvious we're getting Guy Gardner, unless they retcon that whole story.
No, Guy Gardner died.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do a lot just for Guy Gardner from back.
Yeah.
To be fair, you can revive him with something else. You know what you do? Since they ripped off his arm and stuff, what you do is you give him the Red Lantern ring that will heal him.
Ooh. No, that'll be
like just make sure he gets it before he hits the ground. They take him and they had to go heal him. That would took him so long to come back. That
will be perfect because audience, I would say Guy Gardner being a Red Lantern was the best thing that ever happened.
How many notable people has Superman like canonically killed in that verse? If we had to guess, a lot.
If you want to go on Superman's side, he killed Shazam. They killed multiple Green Lanterns, including Guy. I think Hal's dead now. No, he took Hal's ring, and then Hal got it back later. John, I think John eventually died.
What if the third game they just do Blackest Night and you're just all the people Superman killed? He's gonna be like, oh shit.
I don't think they're gonna do that only because that guarantees the bad ending. If that makes sense. Like there's no way the White Lantern is gonna make sense in this universe. Like there's no lantern here that's worthy of the Light Lantern. I don't think you can justify that.
No.
What you can do though is bring people back to the Lazarus pit.
That's true.
Do the dark side war and like, man, these people might not come back the same, but we need the people, or we're gonna die. Throw them in the Lazarus pit.
There we go. Yeah, I forgot what happened to Ra's al Ghul in the Injustice universe. Was he ever established?
He got mentioned. He had a daughter or something, or Batman had a daughter. One of the two.
Okay.
So, Damien had a sister in Injustice.
Okay.
I've got her name, but according to her, Ra's al Ghul alive.
Okay.
That was like in year 3 Injustice. They talked. You see her first time.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The idea that after Damien was forcibly made, that he went back for seconds is crazy.
I know. Hey, when you have that Batman DNA, man, you don't waste a drop, I guess. So yeah. All right then.
I just want to ask before we move on. In Injustice 2, when Bruce puts on this stupid green armor, that's supposed to be like kryptonite in it, right?
Yes.
So that means like if the bad ending is canon, that means Superman beat Batman's ass when he had kryptonite all over his body. I kind of think that's cool. I know.
His sister name is Anastasia Al Ghul.
Okay. For Spears, I guess, So yeah. Jake, don't forget they even introduced gold kryptonite in Injustice 2. I recall.
They did.
Man.
He sent Firestorm on a whole. He set up on a whole side plot to make some gold kryptonite for him. He was like,
I hope they bring in the kryptonite pills.
Oh yeah, they have to. That's the only way you kind of justify how all the playable characters could survive all the special moves and that stuff.
But to be fair, they don't do take out.
Take that serum once. Are you just like Superman?
No, it's 4 days.
Okay.
It's more you just get density and strength, you know.
Yeah.
Remember, man, Alfred took one of those pills and was able to beat the crap out of Superman.
And the next time he got killed by Victor Vass.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's our talk of Injustice, audience. So all right, any final thoughts on this before we move on?
End this shit, please.
Kill Wonder Woman in that universe.
Yeah, but the next game has to end it, and they need a reboot, or they do want to come back all the time, or they just gotta go. Stop thinking, bro. I don't know if you continue this story as a storyline.
And audience, like I'm actually, I actually like the pairing of Superman and Wonder Woman, but god dang it, every single time they tried shipping those two, something bad has to happen in that universe.
I think it's an awkward pairing if Lois is there to be. I could maybe just me, bro.
It's just two strong people, really, and it kind of feel they're the same person when they're together. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because what
they both have the same sense of justice. All they're always together because they're not really apart. They're just they're like, yeah, damn, y'all are kind of boring.
It's a popular girl, the popular guy. I feel like we could see a story like that.
Wonder if that is better.
I agree. Well, Tom King certainly made sure nobody likes Wonder Bat after his time with them. So, all right, gotcha. But anyway, I guess with that, guys, we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Only Jake wants to.
Okay, Jake, you do this one.
Kombat! All right, bro. Stop, don't do that. Stop don't be careful about this. This too loud as hell.
Mortal Kombat 2 has been delayed again.
Work out the kinks, I guess, audience. You know,
fix the movie. How about you scrap it, restart, try again?
Yeah. Add new scenes, I guess. You know, find a more devastating.
Awkward.
Find a more devastating brutality to put on Cole. That's what they're doing. You know.
Look at this. This thing looks so awkward. Like if I didn't know there was more to come, but you couldn't tell me for Johnny Cage. You know.
Sure.
Yeah, that is well.
The only one because the guy kind of like Luke Cage for real because of the outfit. I can kind of see you guessing it, but like that is not Jax.
Dude, the second Johnny Cage takes his glasses off, man, he basically loses the look of Johnny Cage at that point. You know, like all I see is Carl Urban. You know, so
I wish they just said he was mocap, and then they have Johnny Cage in the back just smiling. That would be funny.
Hey,
they should have did the Miz and then did the Miz storyline. We had the stunt double and the stunt double to be mocap.
Yeah,
that would be amazing, you know. But they have to know what they're doing if they decide to go with this actor as opposed to the one everybody wanted. You know.
Hold on. Talk. Do you remember Mortal Kombat, the first one?
Yeah, I still remember that movie.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. What are you talking about? Oh my god!
Well, they damn well sure know that Johnny Cage was the one everybody's hyped for, and they damn well sure know that nobody likes Cole. So they're slowly learning.
You know what we call this casting? Hubris. Because everybody said we had a perfect Johnny Cage for you, and they said, "Nah, we can do better."
Nobody to play but
it's more. It's just because they want a popular actor, and that's the most popular they can get it for this type of role.
Despite him being old.
The Miz is popular, but he's not a popular actor. He can act, but he's not a popular actor.
Kind of like the Miz. Well, when he's doing
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He's done some movies, but they're kind of like Johnny Cage level movies, you know. So that's why he can
perfect for the character because it's basically him. But I get why they wanted a famous quote unquote hot actor at
the time. Oh wow. But
but he is a good actor though.
But I just want to see how they do Tenchi and them.
Mm-hmm.
It feels weird that they did this right when they started over Mortal Kombat. So why didn't you they started with Mortal Kombat with the greatest modern Johnny Cage. He was more popular than his last two iterations.
Yep.
He was more fun. They didn't have the God Juice thing. So you had the classic fans back who didn't like that stuff. And then you was like, let me pick this old guy was like way older Johnny Cage from like the first few games, more than the modern games.
No.
I don't know. It just feels odd.
Okay. Well, we all know who's going to feel the wrath of the fans if this movie does bomb. So I guess, hey, work out the kinks by the time it gets out. All right, So
my problem more to come. It's not even one of those films where people like, well, at least I can enjoy the fatalities. I really did in that first one.
Mm-hmm.
You all ruined the fatalities to be the first one.
What?
When what's his name? Kung Lao did it, and then he had an narrative like fatality, perfect, and all that shit. That shit was
Oh, you mean the one where he put his hat into
yeah, he did the hat saw.
Yeah, the hat saw. Yeah.
Talking about fatality. I'm like, bro.
Hey, it's a step up from like Liu King saying flawless victory in the first
Yeah,
part.
I hate it. I hate it.
Oh,
The whole point of the tournament is to have someone there that can do it for you. You don't have to do it yourself. It was stupid when you do it yourself.
I like in the cartoon, which is like a sequel to that movie, the first one. How like they always bring up that point that he said flawless victory, like that has to be said. Like anytime I do a flashback to Shang Tsung dying in that show, Liu Kang looks over him, he's like flawless victory. I'm like, he was so proud of it, bro.
Oh, dude, if you get a flawless victory over a final boss, man, and that was no final boss there, come on.
He didn't flawless victory. He got his ass beat for a little bit.
I know.
No, we're talking about 2001.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying in principle, I mean, if you're
got hit, it was over. Like you got hit one time. If it's not flawless, it's over, bro. Not perfect.
Yep.
The person you should have got it over. He got hit by a car and lost.
Sure.
The fact that the OG champion Mortal Kombat died to a car is the craziest you can talk.
God dang, dude. Yeah.
It's crazy that they never remember Goro is supposed to be like the guy that Liu Kang has to beat. They never remember that. Like they always
give him to Johnny Cage.
Right.
Man. Now I'm just thinking about like
the first movie, they all give him to Johnny Cage now.
The fact that Goro got beaten by a car, right? Now I'm just thinking, wow, Kotal Khan, apparently your biggest achievements could have been done by an automobile. Wow.
It reminds me of like those never mind. I lost the thought. Never mind.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying in versus debates, Mortal Kombat characters are car level. Okay, if I just run over with a car, I win.
No, I remember now. It reminds me of the things when you hear like vampire shit, where it's like, no weapon can hurt me, and it was like, nigga, that was like 1,000 years ago. We played a lot of this.
Did you
LED lights? Hey, there's some LED lights that simulate the power of the light of the sun. So
we made a lot of stuff that could probably hurt you now.
I heard Kishimoto. I heard Kishimoto said once that, like, despite all of Naruto and his abilities in that universe, if you just shoot them with a gun, they die. I was like,
he said that no. So what he was saying was, it was like right when Shippuden started, where it's like if you had a gun, you'll probably still win.
Okay. So what you're saying is I could beat Madara.
They weren't supposed to be faster than a gun, and they weren't like. So really, if Naruto's running at you, you pull out a gun, he's not gonna dodge. That was the implication.
Wait. So ninjas could run faster than the sound barrier or shoot lightning and are being able to dodge lightning, but they can't dodge his gun.
They couldn't do that at the time. The only people that could do that was like, boosted up like Rock Lee and stuff.
There was a time
after Shippuden started that we got to the point where everybody just actually doing that stuff.
Yeah.
What we're saying, there was a time period where you probably could have stopped Itachi. All right.
Yeah.
You came in quick enough. You came in quick enough. Didn't look him in the eyes. You could have killed Itachi.
When you ran when Sake ran in to fight him when they were in that hotel. If he had a gun, he would have won. That's all I'm saying.
You should have aired that bitch out, bro. Itachi.
Gotcha. But yeah, audience, Mortal Kombat being delayed. I guess we're all okay with it. I mean, no real rush.
Don't give him the God power. If you're gonna do the God power, don't give him it. If this is his first movie, and we're just doing the tournament, we're not fighting God or anything. He should not have the God power. I do not want to see any green glowing kicks or anything. Do the shadow kick at best, or at least like the black one.
Also, he needs somebody to love. You unlock it.
Bro. Isn't Sonya Blade like super younger than this dude? This dude like
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He can't use it unless if he loves Sonya, unless that's his daughter.
Oh, dude. Oh, come on! You made the daughter out of your love interest. That is just weird as hell, dude.
Oh, well, I'm just saying that's the only way it will work.
Maybe do a Mortal Kombat 1 tease at first, and have him flip with Katana.
Yeah, there's that.
But the scene with him flirting with Katana in Mortal Kombat 1 is actually pretty great. But post game, they confirmed that she still is she's getting with Raiden. So it's like, oh, whoever the chosen one, that's who you're gonna put her vagina on.
Oh wow.
She only wants to sleep with chosen.
I like to think Liu Kang put in a good word for Raiden, bro. I like to think he's like, I can't.
That would be like you giving your girlfriend to someone else.
No, but I can't. I think he just saw it was either gonna be Raiden or Johnny, and he said, "I can't let Johnny win. I can't."
That's the problem, bro. Raiden is probably a better, more decent man, but you can't tell me she'll have a better, more entertaining life with Johnny.
It's true. I think her life would be happier with Johnny in this timeline. But
Raiden's gonna make that bitch a farmer.
Sure. I just think Liu Kang couldn't live with himself if he let Kitana go with Johnny. I think he just would be like, nah.
Yeah. But all right then. Okay, which is
back.
Oh yeah. Well, I will say this before we move on though. Because Jackson and all the rest of the people here, if this franchise keep going, do you think they're gonna try to do any of the Kombat kids? So Jackie, Takeda, Kung Jin. You can't do Cassie.
Yeah, I was about to say you couldn't even say Cassie.
Oh god. They really screwed themselves over with this Cassie choice, man. But
I don't know how old the Miz is. If the Miz was Cassie, do you think we could have still done Cassie?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
The Miz is old. Miz is 40, I think, but he looks
young.
He
can still pass off as early 30s, the Miz, you know.
So that'll put him closer to her than this guy is.
Yeah. So yeah, I would imagine if the franchise were to continue going, we would eventually see the Kombat kids at some point, you know. So
I don't know, man. They got cut out the games. I don't know. That's crazy to me. They showed up one game, then half of them got cut out, then all of them got cut out. Except Takeda. Takeda made it to Mortal Kombat 1. I forgot about
that. Because he's by extension a pupil of Scorpion, so I guess that was his gateway to
they made that man his own father's cousin.
No, because people love playing him so much in the games. They said, please keep.
They made him his own father's cousin.
Sure.
That means to tell me that the guy who's his father now has half of Kenji's genes.
Damn. Look at that audience.
But I like that Liu Kang had no connection to the Kombat kids. He said, in my new era, y'all will never be born. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, he didn't. It feels like it's weird that all the stuff he did try in that universe, that he didn't try to guide the couples he know were going to be back together. So there's no Sonya Blade this one. He didn't even try to get Sonya Blade in this universe. They had a whole thing with Katana.
And to be fair to Liu Kang,
exists. He let Shinjo and Shinjaku exist.
Shujinko.
Yeah.
If you look at it from everything he could have possibly remembered, he had nothing but bad experiences with these kids.
Wow.
The thing about this, he had way more bad experiences with Sindel. He let her live.
That's true, but he knows from a previous timeline she's supposed to be good, so he fixed it.
No, but that game literally revealed that she was supposed to be evil the whole time.
Well, yeah, I know, but when he did everything, he said, I looked at all of history, and I saw that Sindel was not supposed to be an evil asshole, so I fixed it.
I'm still mad. Okay, we gotta move on, but I'm still mad that this dude's final plan was oh yeah, these guys who are evil, I'm just gonna put them in another spot where they're just gonna get mad about it.
Yeah.
Where it's oh, Shang, I'm gonna make you poor, make you struggle for your life. The Shao Kahn, guess what? You're just a general now. Outworld. He's not even originally from Outworld. Now you're a general Outworld.
Well, they're supposed to be humbled enough for him.
I forgot about that. He got rid of Edania, wherever their home world would meet him between Outworld.
Well, I think the idea was that they're supposed to be humble enough so that they will be open to the changes they needed.
I get the idea, but it's like once you go 10 years in, like, oh, he didn't really change. I'm kind of wiping him from the map.
Yep. It is what it is. But
yeah, we can move on though.
All right then. I guess with that we should move on.
Please don't scream.
Which do you want to do the honors of this one?
Apparently Jackie Chan's working on the next Spider-Man movie. Is that the right topic?
Yep, that's the one.
So
yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Mm-hmm.
His choreography people are working on the Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see probably some comedic Spider-Man fighting potentially.
Maybe.
I kind of hope so. Go while serious Spider-Man fights is fine. Tom Holland's Spider-Man, unless he's made by the Russo brothers, doesn't really equip when he battles anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So having Jackie Chan's type style to his fighting would give him the opportunity to do that still in fight, if he's done correctly.
At least until we get to the Punisher scenes, because
until you get to the more serious stuff, obviously. But yeah.
Because from what I hear, right, Spider-Man isn't going to be like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Castle" or "Mr. Punisher." No.
Fuck this guy.
No, it's a guy, mass murderer. He's going around.
On Tobey Maguire, I can't let you live, bro. I can't let you get away with it.
Care about Tobey?
He cares about Tobey. That's his brother, bro. That's one of his brothers.
Okay, let's do this guy.
No, I'm saying because Tobey taught him to not give in to vengeance. So on his name, bro, I can't let you get away with this.
Man.
Yeah,
there is going to be a butting of heads between Punisher and Spider-Man, as it should be, you know.
Do any of you remember the old retcon with that? I think you brought up Tobey Maguire, in the scene where MJ is running away. She's married and stuff, and you see a truck crashing somewhere in the background. That's supposed to be the Punisher scene.
There you go.
Because they're supposed to tie it to Punisher too.
Oh yeah, I remember, dude. Even when I was watching it in theaters, I'm like, wait, isn't that the same actor who's playing Punisher right now? What?
Yeah.
What's he doing behind a Mary Jane in a wedding dress? That's so odd. Oh.
And then we almost got the Punisher thing again in Winter Soldier when Nick Fury's doing all his fight scenes and stuff. And you see a random truck crash into some of the agents and keep going. That was one of the Punisher too.
Oh, okay.
But that got written out early script.
Yeah. I had to save Nick. We were friends in the war.
Okay, just saying, if you're going to give an Easter egg to an established character, they better be like within hindsight of within a current MCU project, not like 10 years down the line, you know? So
But hey, they said Iron Man 2, that little boy was Peter the whole time.
Well, those type of retcons don't really like affect anything.
Yeah, no,
they don't really bring it up in a film. But like the ones where it's like think about like the Shang-Chi ending, where it's like, yeah, bro, something in space is calling for this. Your implication that it's gonna come get it, and then it's like, oh, well, that was like 20 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Jackie Chan audience, he's gonna have his influence in this movie one way or another. I mean, heck, I know it's his choreography team that's doing this, but he did appear on set actually. So
yeah.
He said, "I have to fight Spider-Man to see if he's worthy. I have to bring me Tom Holland."
It's going to be interesting because obviously it won't be the normal comedic Jackie Chan thing where he's like stumbling through stuff because Spider-Man had the spider sense. So it's gonna be more like him deliberately reacting to things in other situations. It could be fun.
Do you think that we're going to have a training montage? Because like one thing I liked in the comics, right, where Spider-Man had to learn more to fight more than with just his spider sense, so he actually had Shang-Chi teaching him how to fight. So
I don't think he was.
No, so the problem with this Spider-Man that he didn't have his spider sense for a long time.
Oh, okay.
And now his spider sense is hyper lethal. This kid's spider sense is insane. This kid is crazy about
if you're gonna do that, it can't be in the movie where you have to fight them.
Yeah.
This kid's spider sense can sense your intentions before you do anything, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if he
don't
needs
forget, yeah, don't forget, Chris, that he sent the Green Goblin personality takeover.
That was insane, bro.
Okay. Just saying, the Spider Sense didn't save him from getting his ass whooped by Green Goblin. So
Well,
yeah.
well,
They did the second time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you whoop Green though. I was asking.
Yeah, but the first time he got psyched out. That's all.
That's good. That's a thing with Green Goblin. Like the Spider-Man always underestimate him, and then they just turn up, and then he loses. That's really his thing in the movies. You know,
Yep.
like Toby wasn't expecting Green Goblin to do like triple flips in the air and kicking his ass, but the moment he got mad, it was kind of over. You know what I mean? Same thing with Tom. You know, once he tries to beat through a building, I'm just like, you know what? Now next time I fight you, I'm gonna beat your ass just even harder. That's it. So
Right.
So
yeah. Well, so I'm sure they're gonna have fun during this production, regardless of what happens. So, yeah, audience, any final thoughts on this before we move on to the last topic of the night?
Not really.
Gotcha. All right. Last topic of the night, audience. We're done the media news, and we're heading on to the comic news. Wow, there's only one.
I want to zoom in on this photo before I say this title, okay? We got to really look at this photo. Because the thing they got announced was Ultimate Universe 2 years in. And this starts with Ultimate Daredevil, who's apparently on this cover. Who do y'all think Daredevil is?
I'm like trying to look. Dude, when that article popped up, this is the only picture they had in that article. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Because the article says that Daredevil in this universe, for some reason, is a cosmic hero. And there's only one new cosmic hero on this picture. Who do you think he is?
The blue guy or the dude in the back with the gray?
The dude in the back is actually Star-Lord, believe it or not.
I thought that was supposed to be Kang, honestly.
No, it's Kang, and then Star-Lord. Remember, Star-Lord's black, bald in his timeline.
Oh, you know, I was talking about like the
from a few issues ago, in I think like issue. What issue are we on in Ultimates right now?
Probably 18 or something like that.
Yeah, like issue 15, we get introduced to these characters.
Yeah, so it's Kang, it's Star-Lord, it's Captain Marvel, and then the person next to Captain Marvel, I think it's supposed to be Cosmic Daredevil.
Okay, and for reference, Captain Marvel is the blue person with the red hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people don't know that the Ultimate Daredevil does not seem to be Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
Jake, for you don't know, the dog is Cosmo, and the person at the bottom of the screen is the Ultimate Nullifier.
Okay.
It's a person who has the powers of the Ultimate Nullifier.
The person in the bottom should have been the one called Star.
How do you have the powers of the Ultimate Nullifier and use them in a story? Does that just kind of end the story?
Well, if you hit the Maker with it, sure, but the Maker has contingencies against it just being casually fit in the timeline.
So what is he? So he has the powers of the Ultimate Nullifier. What does he do?
He shoots people with the powers of the Nullifier.
So they just stop existing. Like I guess
Yeah, but the timeline doesn't change because the shit that Maker did right now.
Okay.
But it's implied that that's why they don't know if even shooting the Maker with it's going to change anything.
I guess I'm kind of trying to understand, like, if the gun doesn't.
You'll have to look it up, bro. I don't remember.
Yeah, if the gun doesn't work the way it's supposed to, then is it really?
When he first showed up, it was described as working like the Ultimate Nullifier. That's literally his name. It's Ultimate Nullifier.
Okay. All right.
But you see the guy who looks like the Phoenix, for some reason that might be Ultimate Ghost Rider.
Daredevil. Ultimate Daredevil. I guess in this universe he never got blind. I don't know.
No, this isn't Matt Murdock.
Oh, wait, they're just using the name.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where either they made the powers and stuff for people, and other people got them. So I don't know how this leads to Cosmic Daredevil.
I think he was supposed to be a different hero, but he got the wrong name. Like someone gave.
Audience,
the black dude is Star-Lord, and like Iron Man didn't send like Star-Lord stuff in his face. That's all I can get it. So they're just choosing names in space, I guess.
Yeah, audience, I absolutely hate that this is becoming more and more of a thing where you give a character an established hero's mantle, but they look nothing like that. Like again, this is why I had to ask, like, okay, Captain Marvel in this team. Is the one on the left with the blue skin and red hair? Because
Marvel is a Kree title. They're literally wearing a Kree outfit. That's Marvel.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, is that Marvel really?
No, it's not Marvel himself, but this is a Kree with the title Captain Marvel.
If you told me Star-Lord was on this page, I would have thought it was the dude with the silver hair. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because he has a gun. Because he has a gun.
Well, he has the look of a Star-Lord.
Look up Ultimate. I guess Ultimate Universe. No, Ultimate. No, I see what they said. But so remember, this Guardians of the Galaxy team is not from the space; they're from the future.
Yeah.
So whenever the Maker stuff happens, it gets drawn out for, I think it's at 1,000 years.
Yeah.
And then he wins.
Okay, so Ultimate 2099 versions, I guess. Yeah, okay, whatever. Ultimate 20XX versions.
Yeah.
Okay, Ultimate 20XX versions of these heroes. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, so real life modern day Star-Lord can still exist. Regular Daredevil still exists eventually and all this stuff to inspire these titles. The problem is we didn't know them before we met them. So.
Yeah. So Ultimate Daredevil.
Look, Witch. He has the demon tattoos from your movie.
Oh yeah.
He has the patterns.
So yeah.
Listen, guys, I'm not a demon. I just have tattoos on me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would have did. I would have tattooed the purple marks black. They would not glow through the black darkness, bro. I'm telling you.
But yeah, audience, like the first appearance of Ultimate Daredevil of this universe. I mean, hey, that is what helps. That is what helps sales boost for the Ultimate store. The Ultimate.
I don't know if it does because I don't.
I have to say, I'm kind of say what Jake about to say. It's kind of, but not really, because it's not really Daredevil. Like, if you told me this guy's Daredevil and you're doing Cosmic Daredevil, I'm not going to read the Cosmic Daredevil thing because it's not memorable.
They could have said it was Ultimate Phoenix, so I'd be like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She is the ultimate anybody already in space, but Daredevil is not a name you use when you're in space.
Yeah.
He's not using Daredevil thinking like he's flying. If that is Daredevil, for all we know, this might not even be a picture of him.
Daredevil's cool because he's like a blind guy who jumps off buildings. You're like, oh, how is he gonna live? That's kind of like the appeal at face value. This is like a flying dude. I don't feel like I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't feel the adrenaline rush. I'm watching this man do flips and shit.
I wonder if editorials like saying, okay, we need to have like a big first appearance moment within this book, so let's just call him Daredevil. Say, hey, this is the introduction of Ultimate Daredevil.
Why don't they just call him Phoenix or something? Is Phoenix taken?
I don't know. I guess they just want more of
we do have Jean Grey.
Yes, Jean Grey exists, and her program that she's in is called the Phoenix program. So kind of.
Okay.
Well, this is Future Guy, so this could be Future Phoenix. I guess. I don't know.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, audience. That's pretty much it. I mean, you guys have any more thoughts on this?
To be fair, really. This might not be Daredevil, but it's the only photo we got where they say he's in it. So,
yeah.
But if it is Daredevil, it's probably the worst Daredevil I've ever seen, boy.
Yeah.
But I gotta hope, like with Jake, it's probably just Future Phoenix for all we know. Most likely. But that's not what the article says. All the articles are saying this is probably going to be Ultimate Cosmic Daredevil.
Gotcha. But yeah, audience, that's it. So
I guess you could say it doesn't matter.
Which?
What?
You see my profile picture? I want you to judge my character's hair.
Cool. At least we have different profile pics, unlike the two.
That's not going to change because we're
John Walker's.
We're literally connected, and I don't really care for the profile picture, so
okay.
Really gonna
double the patriotism, double the patriotism. So
I don't think as much as you do.
Yeah, I'm a patriot. I just not as much.
His avatar is now the symbol of the U.S. agent.
I keep forgetting they're trying to like do a Mr. Who Future Kang is, even though the guy wearing Iron Man armor. And
right,
I just thought that was Iron Man.
Well, it's implied to just be Iron Man, but because it's 1,000 years in the future at this point, like it might be someone else.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Arnold Stark.
Gotcha.
They could have made any of this, bro. That would be sick myself.
They retired that character long ago, so
when 2020 stopped, he stopped. All right.
Yep. All right, audience. See y'all next time when we do our comic reviews.
Bye.
See ya.